know if there is any good excuses as to why you're running down the hallways naked. I mean, if the entire school wasn't already talking about them for one reason or another, they will be now. It's probably only a matter of time before certain authorities need to be involved, but can anyone step in before that? Oh, that is, of course, going without saying. We're not involving the aliens or the ghosts with this one. Got to figure it out for themselves. So yes, welcome back to another episode of DanDaDan, where life and limb is really secondary to just cultural and social embarrassment. Should be really fun to watch though. So, strap yourself in. Gonna need to get ready for this one. Let's watch some more. No pre-show, review. For shame. We really needed to go over what happened again. I mean, the entirety of the last episode was really quite visually entertaining, and I did get to see part of the manga, you know, how it was adapted, anything they changed or kept to the material. Most of what they've done so far throughout this show is pretty close to what was in the manga, even like individual panels and whatnot. And there were different angles, I'll say that, and one or two bits which looked better in the drawn medium, but as long as they keep up everything that they're doing, DanDaDan is so good for, well, not changing anything, but also keeping true, while being damned entertaining at the same time. And also, how long is it going to be before we actually see a cow being abducted? Like ankle and wrist pain? What? Cattle mutilate? Oh god, I wish I didn't ask the question now. I guess it would have been a good out to say yes, but then it would be pinned on someone. Zero tolerance for bullying. Ah, yes, I can see with that whipper that she has there. I think that she would have quite a few fans, to be fair. See what I mean? Sure. So about that bullying. Apparently no one can take her shtick. She has to be the one handing it out. And what about Okarun? Is he rather calm considering the proceedings? I mean, it's the first time we saw it. I mean, until she settles on one that she likes. I mean, he's not wrong, but she can keep to those delusions, just don't get me involved. Can the aliens themselves actually see, like, spirits and ghosts and therefore yokai? They're going to see it when it's possessed or have people cursed? Huh. I like that idea. The supernatural and paranormal, it's what's protecting us from the horrors of space. When do you have time to draw that? It'd be funny if, though, he has just uncovered the entire plot at large with that whiteboard rambling. Yep, back to the current issue. Doshio. I mean, she does have an out in that respect, I guess. But she's gonna roll with it. Oh no, the soldiers are here. I didn't actually check because it just flew out. Did they use the correct use of the sentence there? Or the incorrect use of the sentence? Because if you could care less, it means there's a modicum of stuff that you care about. I like that. Quick, fast run through of what happened there. VHS fast forward as well. Now, why on earth would he be doing that? Who wants to do exercise? I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, is it not? And not exercise, but the fact that the reasoning behind it. He just tried his hardest to ignore it for so long. What's that sonar? All he has to do is say a phrase or his own name and she'll crumble immediately, so... It's much like when he kind of let loose in the classroom. Is he going to try and protect any ill rumours that erupt this time? I mean, I was going to say use your words, but a look tells as much. Look at this situation. Perfect time to interrupt. Any particular reason why they're holding that? Is the colour and the filter meaning anything there, or just using it as a fan that picked it up? Here for the interrogation. So why were you all together having the same... This is her thinking pose. Ah, there's the filter. Colour filter. That's why it was needed. Who knew he was so popular? That's a game show I might watch. I mean, what? I mean, quite the imagination, but not entirely off the mark. Now, I don't expect him to have the same worry and questioning surrounding him. Oh yeah, she can just use that. Respect my privacy. Leave me alone. Ah, but because of her popularity, they can't just leave it be. Got her own little private army here. Ah no, those rumours, I thought they were put to bed. Is she going to keep quiet? Come on, Mrs. Main Character. I mean, actually is speaking out about it. Can't be a messenger of peace and whatnot if she lets things like that go. But can there be a speculation that they will just drop after it went so far? We're getting the walk again. Good she didn't bust out the strut that we saw Momon do in the other episode. That's right. Yep. Kill the embarrassment. Use the bench to take out her frustration. Will this help quell or just rouse suspicions and accusations, seeing them to talk it out between them? God. Yeah. I mean, that's also kind of how she saw everyone out that was like clinging to her as well. Any particular reason why it looks like she's going barefoot around here? I mean, in a way, to earn a living for... I guess even aliens have a... Yeah, I'm not going to question that. I specifically didn't mention it for a reason. Well, I guess they won. But I guess aliens have their own reasons for their actions. Having to move away for business. It's a tough life. Have they found a new friend in the boxing shellfish alien? So, Okudun's hypothesis about Earth being protected by yokai and her saying, this thing's just a kappa. Is there some overlap? Is there a alien ghost romance out there we haven't heard of? Looks like they would be having some more hot pot if he kicked off. He knows classic kind of apologies and no full prostration, but apparently he's quite skilled with those boxing gloves on. But yeah, apparently they do eat curry. I mean, who doesn't? It's totally awful. Just keep eating it, though. Yep. This is any family meal I've ever had. Yep. Pets included. Who are we getting the point of view of the plate? Jesus, that's quite a condition. He needs what? Oh, okay. I mean, even in his world, they don't have universal healthcare. That is some interesting and like armaments and whatnot. I like the kind of backstory and background for his race and technological advancements and whatnot, like night vision goggles or not, just clip on the top. Considering other backstories, not quite as moved as we have been for, like, say, Silky. He's quick to give it away, isn't he? Get his money, then get it back. Good idea. I have to find a constant source of income. Set up a business. Make it a shell company. Sorry. Will she give it back immediately, or... Thank you for their concern and whatnot, but they kind of forgotten about the main point at hand. Okay. Rather subdued reaction this time. Can they hire him as a kind of alien bodyguard, considering they are under attack constantly? Fair. You don't want it leaking out everywhere. Anti. I like her. So, since it leaks out of his child, they find some type of transfusion. I wonder where they can get vast quantities of that. Oh wait, yeah, the local supermarket. I don't think that's how transfusions work, but whatever. Imagine just giving someone a pint of blood, so go on, drink it down. I mean, you would be able to tell from the taste. Great. So, like, spoiled dairy. Well, that's semi-skimmed. Oh. But does this home planet or whatever have, like, fertile ground and grass for that cow to graze? Why the hell did that remind me of, like, Monster Rancher or something? Moo, moo, moo. Did the ship need the giant eye, googly eye things? That cow is very reserved about this. Like, I accept my fate. Yeah, wait for the next meeting they have. And no one sees this? But also, the Galaxy Drive rim of that ship. That was cool. That wasn't an alien, it was a Kappa. What kind of Kappa has a ship? Oh, God. What is this pose and what is this camera angle? And again. Why is she drinking blood? Say it louder. However, eyes of a betrayal. Oh, sharp this one, isn't she? Who? I don't know who that is, but it's something I would want to see. What is the uniform worth to her? That quick change. Visitors? Also, that doorbell just now, I did think that was at my door. Want double glazing? Excuse me. What, old friend, family member, but old friend. Okay. One of those types. The glance and then ignore. Dun dun dun. He's an alien. Needs to be dealt with immediately. Yeah, thanks for dropping that kind of news on the boy. He's going to brush that off and not overcomplicate and think things through. But if there already wasn't issues enough with a triangle and running through hallways naked, now involving an old childhood friend and a crush from many years ago. Is it going to be Momo, Aira, and this new guy all chasing after Okarun's attention? I'm not sure if it would be a subversion of what I expect, because I just said it out loud, but it would be amusing to me. As far as episodes go, and, well, the combination of it all, this could have been a lot worse. The fact it didn't really dwell on the whole, well, ending of the last one. It was talking with the nurse, and then she just disappears after about a minute and a half, and then it's, well, now we just have to stop the other kids from infighting and starting more rumours. Are we really just going to have all of the authority figures in the school just I'm not touching this one. Deal with it yourselves, kids. And then spend the rest of the episode talking to milk-blooded hemophilia aliens. I mean, it's a way to kind of understand or to explain away why we have alien abduction stories of, oh, they took my cattle. Well, because hospital bills are expensive. Sorry, but I needed your cow. Who the hell would come up with that? It almost seems feasible. That's why there's so much secrecy over Area 51. If the people learned that there's medical intervention and free healthcare to extraterrestrial species, they'd go insane. Obviously not here in Britain, since, the NHS, but I don't think even the NHS would do, milk transfusions. Mainly because there's multiple ethical violations there. But with that dumb kind of thinking out of the way, this episode was nice. I like how we get an episode of insanity and motion. Calm down, period. Insanity and motion, calm down, period. So now spending it with some alien backstory and sorting out all the issues and wrongs that happened during the preceding events, while having some decent jokes, and then now a little more twist. It's like, oh no, there's someone else in the scene. Could be worse. Oh wait, he's now what, living with them? Can't avoid it. I mean, there's not much to say in the way of cinematography other than certain camera angles, but effective. I liked the whole detective scene of her friends trying to work things out, talk it all through, and hang on a minute, there's something wrong here. Who's the main suspect at large? They have fun with things. Plus, it kind of shows, Momo had a close-knit group of just a couple of friends, whereas Ida had everyone in the class taking her corner. And she says, leave it alone, back off. And they respect her. And she's like, okay, you've built this personality for yourself, and kind of had a beck and call because she's so famous amongst the school. And then there's Momo's friend saying, yeah, no, you're an idiot. That's true friendship. But how many more folklore and cult icons there's going to be aliens in disguise? Or vice versa? To find out, we're going to have to watch more. So if you have enjoyed these episodes, let me know. I definitely want to see more, and rapidly running out of them is the thing. So if there's anything you want to add, leave a comment down below. If there's anything I've missed, then let me know as well. But also leave a like on the video so that we can combat the dreaded YouTube algorithm. And maybe even join onto my Discord, the links are below, so that you can keep up to date with any notifications. As well as subscribing to the channel to do the exact same thing, but then you don't have to socialise. Take care of yourselves. God knows we all need it. I want to see you for the next one. I think I've gone off dairy.